Flashback Friday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, amazing, magical, wonderful, perfect end of your week. I know I am. I have the weekend off. Oh my God. Like, it has made me so incredibly happy because I have the weekend off. It doesn't happen very often. Like, I usually have to work either a Saturday or a Sunday. Now, granted, I do have to go in tomorrow night from like 5 to 10, but the store won't be open. It's going to be a big old party. We're just resetting the floor for the new late fall collection, I guess, that we got in. So it's not really work. Like, we're doing stuff for work, but it's going to be a big party. Like, we're going to order pizza and have a lot of fun, and it's just a laid back, I mean, I can wear jeans and a t-shirt. I don't have to dress up. Like, it's nothing work related. Like, we're just going in to just get the store ready for it to be functional. And so those aren't always like work to me. Those aren't always bad. Like, we have so much fun. We get to play with all the new stuff that comes out. Oh, it's just amazing. And I cannot wait. Like, I'm so excited. So, but I get today, this afternoon off. I get to all day tomorrow off. I can sleep in. I can relax. I can just chill out. And it's just so needed. Like, I am so burnt out. I've worked every weekend since I've started working. And I'm just insanely tired. Like, I am beyond done. So a nice weekend is exactly what I need. And I'm starting off the new weekend with a new shirt, which makes me so happy. You can never go wrong with a new shirt, especially when there's Daredevil on it. There's nothing that's going to ruin this day because of this shirt. I'm just saying. But we are not here to talk about new shirts or floor sets or the fact that I have a weekend off. We are here for GA Flashback Friday, where I recap a past episode of Ghost Adventures. And this week, the boys are home in Vegas, and they are at La Palazza Mansion. This place, though, oh my God. So typically I give you like a rundown of like the history and things like that. And there really isn't like a set history. It's just kind of the history of Vegas. You know, Vegas is deep-seated in gambling, and where there's gambling, there's drugs, and where there's drugs, there's violence, and where there's violence, there's death. It kind of just all goes hand in hand. And so this mansion is kind of nestled in the backside of the strip, and it's, you know, been home to many people. You know, like the owner is the person, you know, the previous owner is the person who they interviewed, and you know, like he said, it was like an MTV Cribs house. Like, it was like the house everybody dreamed of. You know, it was amazing. It had a bar, and it had a pool, and it had all this fun, amazing stuff, and yet it was evil and dark and scary. And so the history that they had with the house was, you know, they'd see a lot of dark shadows, a lot of evil entities. There would be a lot of perversion going on. You know, Heather, one of the homeowners, would be in the shower, and they would hear voices, and she would hear these perverted voices saying, you know, nasty things to her and things about her while she's, you know, in the shower. And it's insanely disturbing to have to live like that. So lockdown, going right into lockdown, it was insane. Like, they went into lockdown with a blessed cross and some holy water, and you know that is a damn good time at a lockdown when you got some blessed water and a blessed cross. Like, you are in for the ride of your life. From right off the bat, they were having equipment malfunctions. They had EMF spikes. They had tons of voices. This location is so different because it's a home. It's a gutted house. You know, this house has been gutted. Basically, you know, they lost the house. They lost money on the house. They left it. Someone else bought it. They're renovating it, and it's just sinister. It's nasty. Something had to have happened there years ago for this foundation of evil to even be there. You know, the voices that they got were growls, and they were demonic, and they were evil, and they were sinister and mean and malicious. There was nothing good about this home. And what they did hear that wasn't a man's voice or wasn't a growl, you know, could have been demonic mimicking, which is where a demonic presence will mimic that of a child, of a person, of an adult, something that of a lady, something that they're going to be a little bit more intrigued to investigate. And so they had a lot of that going on. The lockdown was pretty low, like cut and dry. I mean, they just had tons of voices, tons of bangs and unexplained, you know, balls of light. They had tons of feelings and tons of emotion, and it was just insanely crazy. Like, they could not even begin to wrap their head around exactly what was going on. And so it just kind of confirmed everything for the homeowners that previously owned the home, that they weren't crazy, because they had all this tons of evidence that they were able to come up with for them to review and to hear. And the things that they heard on the tapes that Zach and them got were the things that they'd experienced before. So it just kind of, I think, gave them a sense of maybe closure or peace with what's going on. You know, that you could tell that this family did not want to even go back in this house. And it's terrible. You buy these homes and you have all these dreams for your family and for your life. And, you know, oh, this is my dream home. I can see myself living here for the rest of my life. And then something happens and you don't get that chance. You don't get to do that because whatever's there has ran you out of this dream that you've had. You've worked really hard for this, and now something like an evil presence has just destroyed that. And that's exactly what they want. You know, at one point in the lockdown, Zach had ran into a nail, a rusty nail. He probably needed to leave and get medical attention and get a tetanus shot. But like he said, if I leave this investigation to seek medical attention, then they've won. They've won. They've got exactly what they want. They've gotten me out of the house, and I'm not going to let them happen. And I think in a situation like this, you have to stand up to whatever's in there, but you have to be careful about it because you're facing things like oppression and possession and attachment, and those are all very, very, very serious things that I think the homeowners experience and Zach and them have experienced. So this is just that prime location where you have to put your guard up and you really see how dangerous investigating can be and how serious it can get. And sometimes you just got to go in with some holy water and a blessed cross and hope for the best. But that is all I have for GA Flashback Friday. I will be back on Monday for GA Recap Monday, where I recap the newest episode of Ghost Adventures. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, have a great, amazing, wonderful weekend. I know I'm gonna spend it right here in this bed sleeping. Much love and happiness, guys. Bye.